Good evening, friends. Hope you are having a great, what's today? Thursday so far. Lots of power outages across the Tucson area, so hope you are not one of them. There was about 20,000 last I checked. Lots of weather activity happening, so hope you're staying safe out there. But for now, let's jump right into our story for this evening. A new report found more babies are being born premature than ever before. Believe it or not, the U.S. is considered one of the most dangerous countries to have a child. New technology is allowing parents to spend time with their preemies while they are in the NICU. Our national investigative team explains how exactly that works.
According to a 2022 March of Dimes report, more babies than ever are born premature. The group says 10.5% of the babies born in the United States are preterm, and America is considered, quote, among the most dangerous developed nations for childbirth. Premature babies can spend anywhere from weeks to months in the neonatal intensive care unit, or the NICU.
Reporter Marius Payton shows us how new technology allows some families to feel close to their newborn, even when they're miles away.
Photos on a wall mark milestones in baby Sutton's life. They're moments Tullahoma mom Miranda Womack thought she'd experience at home, not an hour and a half away in a Nashville NICU.
It was completely unexpected, a really easy pregnancy up until that point.
Sutton was born 13 weeks early, meaning doctors expect her to stay at TriStar Centennial's NICU for at least that long. It's why the Womacks are so thankful for this, a web camera called the Angel Eye System, poised over baby Sutton's bassinet.
It has been probably one of the biggest things in managing my anxiety about the whole situation.
The program's app offers families and loved ones the chance to watch a live stream of their babies whenever and wherever they want.
It's just really awesome being able to give them the opportunity to have the view of them outside of the hospital when they're having to go back to work or their maternity leave's over, since these kiddos can stay here for quite a while. Are you a cutie girl?
The Womacks are making it work. They're staying with family who live closer to the hospital, even as they've both returned to work outside Davidson County.
It's definitely hard and a challenge to manage all of it, but we know that it's not going to last forever.
In some ways, it's a very different way to spend the first months with a newborn. But in other ways, Miranda's just like any other mom. A check of her version of a baby monitor gives her peace of mind.
I check it every night right before I go to bed, and that helps me to sleep for sure and get sound sleep. And then as soon as I wake up, it's the first thing I look at.
According to Angel Eye's website, it's installed 6,000 cameras in more than 200 NICUs.
In addition to new technology, recent research hopes to improve the health outcomes for premature babies. Researchers at the University of Iowa looked at hemodynamic screening, and it showed some early success. It's an ultrasound that captures detailed images of the baby's heart, valves, and vessels. From there, doctors can assess blood flow to all parts of the body, including the brain and lungs. The study found for babies born at 27 weeks or earlier, this screening cut death rates and rates of severe brain bleed in half.
This is the first evidence ever showing that implementing a very standardized way in which we perform cardiac evaluation improves outcomes. They use this in their clinical practice to better understand the underlying disease states that might be affecting the well-being of premature babies from a cardiovascular perspective.
The University of Iowa hopes to train more neonatologists on this screening through a one-year fellowship, which would be the first.
All right, we want to bring in 13 First Alert Chief Meteorologist Aaron Christensen. I know the weather is top of mind for a lot of people, Aaron, because the last hour or so, lots of activity around southern Arizona, lots of outages, Lots going on.
Yeah, and we want to catch everybody up to date on what we do have because we have a brand new severe thunderstorm warning.
Okay.
All the storms that were over the Tucson area now shifting to the southwest, so really socking central and western Pima County.
Okay.
And we still have the flood concern across the Tucson metro as well. So we're certainly not finished with all of the wild weather. Take a look at our radar, and you can see bird's eye view where the storms that were over Tucson now shifting through central Tohono O'odham Nation. And as they continue to track to the southwest at just about 15 miles per hour or so, expect an awful lot of lightning. We have seen some very large hail with the storms today, but the biggest threat, the strong winds. So you want to make sure you're seeking sturdy shelter in this area and stay indoors at least until those warnings expire. For now, they last until just about 7:30 to 7:45, and we certainly wouldn't be too surprised if we see a flash flood warning coming out of this area, as this is a tremendous amount of rain that has fallen over the last 30 minutes. So take a look at your monitor, your screen, your phone, however you're getting us right now. Take a look at the estimated times of arrival for some of the villages on the nation. I cannot pronounce these correctly. If I attempt to, I'm sure I'll get them wrong. I don't want to kind of throw you off here. So take a moment to look at these. Lukeville, definitely expecting those storms right around the 814 area. And these storms will continue to just dry up across the Tucson area, but we still see some light rain here. East of I-19, west of I-10, stretching from Sahuarita to Green Valley, down to Amato, Corona de Tucson. Now, most of the rain for the Tucson metro has ended, but because we did have close to 3 inches of rain here, we still have that flash flood warning continuing through 7:30. We'll be the first to alert you if that does get extended. You want to stay off the roads in this area, and look at how huge of an area where we have the flooding. We're talking Hardy Road to the north, I-10 to the west, well out toward Old Tucson, Gates Pass, 22nd to the south, all the way east to the Rincons, and even East Catalina Highway, having some reports of ponding water or flowing water. Please do not cross any running water, and once the sun sets, man, is it tough to tell how deep that water is and the condition of the road underneath. If you can stay off the roads in Tucson tonight or eastern Pima County, that is definitely going to be your absolutely best bet, because it doesn't take a whole lot to move vehicles, or even if you happen to be walking near a wash or something, stay out of the washes tonight, and certainly don't drive around any of those barricaded roads. We'll expect a relatively down day tomorrow because of how active we've been today, but Mary, this kind of kicks off a transition into a much more wetter, stormier pattern that's going to pick up again as we head into our Saturday and Sunday. So definitely want to stay weather aware.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you so much, Erin. We appreciate that. Lots of people, again, without power and just wondering what's going on. But, you know, amidst all of that, we do have beautiful scenes just like this. Look at that rainbow out there.
Oh, that is beautiful. Just enough sun and rain to get that to go.
Yes, absolutely. Well, Erin will have more of your weather on 13 News Live at 10, so be sure to join us then. We'll see you guys later.